Why don't you go dust your brain out?
Wednesday, January 8th, 2003. I was going to have a dead journal back in the summertime, but my computer that I had then was a piece of crap. And I think at the time, so was the site. It would say I posted something, and then it wouldn't be there. But anywho, a girl in the Bjork.com lounge chat room gave me one of those codes, so I finally have one. It made me really happy. And although this is old news, it's still news period. On Sunday, I went over to this guy's house who so-called likes me, but I don't like him, just as a friend thing, you know? Well, that night, his friend offered me a drink, so I was like, what the heck? But I hadn't gotten really drunk in a long time, but that didn't seem to stop me. I had 2 mixed drinks of Alizé. However it goes with cranberry and some Goldschlager with cranberry, then a tad bit of gold by itself, and a little of Tequila 1-800. I do remember some things that happened, but I won't talk about them. Not that they were all bad, but let's just leave it at that. I did throw up, though, for my very first time. Well, I had passed the F out, and in the morning my eyes popped open, and I was like, where the fuck am I? The guy who likes me was in there also, but on the floor. He said he stayed up all night to make sure I was okay. Well, that would be really nice of him, and I hope that's all he did. I still felt like shit in my tummy, but my head was refreshed. I got a good sleep. So, that's good. He brought me some very good water, and I only took a sip or two before I became too lazy to grab for the cup again. I felt really bad, so I went into the bathroom and went number 2. Yes, and sorry. And I had the cold water running on my hand because I was dizzy, got done, stood up, and threw up in the sink. From that moment on, I realized that I think I should give up drinking for good. I went back into bed and laid down for a while till I felt good enough to go home. It sucked. But then on Monday, I hung out with one of my friends and gave him my Jose and won 51. I think I'm off to a good start. Thursday, January 9th, 2003. Today I woke up pretty early so I could get ready to get out of the house and hang out with my friend James before he left to go back to school. So when he came over, we went to a place in Pungo to eat. After that, the mall, flea market, and then the thrift store. After all that jazz, we couldn't think of nothing else to do, so he went home. Then I went to Ronka's, and because it was such a nice day outside, we went for our usual walk. And to my eyes, I saw on the grass what I thought to be a $100 bill. I looked at her and her at me, and I let out a little scream. I unfolded it, and it was fake. We busted out laughing, only wishing it to be real. It was some sort of advertisement. We think it might have been a joke. I mean, it was set up as perfect as one. So then I wanted candy, so we went to Target and tried the trick there. No one even bothered to pick it up or look at it for that matter. But I got it back, and I will try it another day. Pretty funny, I must admit, though. Monday, January 13th, 2003. Well, since Friday, our internet had quit working. We just got it back today. It had something to do with the damn Cox company or something like that. It sucked. Considering my mom hogs the damn TV downstairs, which has the DVD player, I couldn't do much this week except sleep. I did go to my friend David's apartment yesterday so I could give him his present. He didn't say much to me as usual, so I felt a little weird. He has 2 little kittens now, and they are so cute. They didn't stay near me, but it was nice to see them scamper around. I was getting tired and trying not to fall asleep, but I did. He had woke me up saying he was going to sleep and that I could stay the night. I would have loved to, since I did used to like him. But he had to wake up early to see if he had to go to work, and I didn't want to have to get up early. I was also on my period, so it would have been embarrassing if I had leaked during the night. Ha. It could have been sweet. I can't wait till AF's new CD comes out. Woot woot holla, y'all. Lately, I've been thinking about this guy I used to be with. No, not my boyfriend. Like I said, I guess saying be with is the best way you can describe that situation. But when it all ended, I was sad. I used to have so much fun over there. I have known him for like 6 years, and he's always been a funny-ass guy. So being over there was always great, and sometimes I can't get him off of my mind. But I could never dare call him because he would call me when he thinks things will be fine. Whatever. I just have to get it out of my system. Oh well. Tuesday, January 14th, 2003. Today was pretty boring, but I got to get used to writing. I woke up late today, to me that is, which was like 11 something. I didn't take a shower until like 1:07 and had to be at work at 2. I was a little late, but what the hell? I'm tired of Ticketmaster. Thank you for holding. This is Jessica. How may I help you? Blah. I saw the guy who so-called likes me and he sounded all whiny again. I thought you were mad at me? No. Whatever gives him that idea, I don't know. But whatever, I guess he was happy to see me, so that's good for him. David IM'd me today saying, sorry he didn't sit close to me the other night, I was over there. I guess he was allergic to my perfume. That sucks for me, but I know now, heh. Nice to know he wanted to be close. Woot woot holla. That made me happy today. About the happiest I was, really. Maybe that's a sign. Oh yeah, Brad said he wanted to be graced by my presence last night and seemed really eager to want to hang out with all the question marks he added onto the end of, wondering when we'll hang next. I don't really think too much of it though, because it's Brad. And Brad is straight edge and I am so not his type. No straight edge for me. Haha. But yeah, that's basically it. I've talked to all the people I like, real people I know, online lately. Too bad it hasn't been IRL though. I hate being alone, and everyone should know Geminis hate being sad pandas. Ooh, that sounds like me all right. Well, good night. I have to clean my room before some air-conditioned peeps come over tomorrow. Hope they don't touch my Bjork collection. Sure. Wednesday, January 15th, 2003. I was having an okay day today at work. Nothing more than the usual talking on the phone. I did get talked to about my not offering Trilegant, a discount program, for my third time being caught not offering it. We get our calls monitored sometimes. So, yeah. Gotta do it or I'll get fired. Yikes. But then after that, I guess I got monitored and I did perfect. So that put a smile on my face. But then, on my lunch, this guy came to talk to me about the guy who so-called likes me. Well, his name is Robert, the liker. Okay, just to let you know. And well, blah blah, we were talking and whatnot. Then his friend comes over and starts trying to figure me out. Okay, whatever. But then he took it too far. Everything he was asking me, he would laugh after the question. So I felt that he was trying to joke and entrust me. I felt really offended. Asking if my rocket dogs were bowling shoes. Well, honey, if you were smart enough, you would know they aren't. But hey, he's an idiot. But other than that, he just seemed to be trying to basically call me a nerd and whatnot. Then he's talking about me being a TILF. Well, if all you're going to do is laugh and not tell me what a TILF is, but say it could be offensive, then sod off. And the whole time he's like, I'm not being rude. Sure. So I picked up my shit and moved. Obviously something was funny because all I could hear is them laughing when I walk away. I almost cried, and I don't cry all the time like I used to. The only person who can truly make me cry is my mom. But I didn't, so that's good. Then Bob had to smoke, so him and his jackass friend were leaving, and he came up to me and said sorry. Bullshit. He had done something like this the other day. And people wonder why I'm shy and won't open up. Because I don't want people to know too much about me. If I am not comfortable knowing them and getting used to them, then it's hard. I hate getting rejected. But he really pushed my buttons. I wanted to start throwing shit, but I didn't. I can manage myself. Thank God. But today did go by pretty fast at work, and that was great. Plus, I saw that sexy-ass black guy with the dreads at my work today. He's so beautiful, and I truly don't find like 99.9% of black people attractive. But, oh my gosh, girlfriend, he is so gorgeous. He's looking like another Bob Marley here. Oh yeah, you know he was hot. Goodness. Okay, I need to quit thinking about him. But I should tell him he's cute. He is, and he should know it. From me anyways. But anyways, it is late here and I need my beauty rest. So ta-ta and good night. Monday, January 20th, 2003. My life isn't too interesting, so I haven't written lately. But I did get off work early today, but I am going back at 10 o'clock anyways, so I can work in the mailroom. I'd much rather get off work early and then go back because that means not having to talk to anyone. I hung up on a lot of customers today because they just pissed me off. I mean, shit, I either make or break the sale. If you're gonna be rude, take your ass somewhere else, you know? I am not at work to hear people bitch and moan and not listen to what I have to say. After all, I do know more than them, so just freaking listen. I'm sorry, but today I am just really ticked off. And then I have road rage. People do not know how to drive. I don't know if they compensated with the people at the DMV to get their license or what, but ma'am, there are some idiots out there. Whew. I just had to get that out. I know I'm psycho and all, but sometimes I just can't help it. Oy vey, I must go now. I forgot what I was going to write about. Auf Wiedersehen. Like I was talking about road rage earlier, I was going back to work around 9:40 to work in the mailroom. Then this guy coming out of a neighborhood is kinda a bit too far out. So he decides to pull out and go across the street right in front of me when I get seriously too close for comfort. I have to slam on my brakes. And if I have to do that, I fucking honk for a long time. I don't know what this motherfucker's deal was. Crack, cocaine, Mary Jane, or liquor. Hell, maybe all of it. But damn, I almost hit his ass. And if it wasn't for me having to go to work, I would have turned right around and followed his black bitch ass and cussed him out. I swear I hate it when people like that get away and they can't see my finger. I don't know if he was looking for death or not, but man, I'm still pissed about it. People do not know how to drive. This has happened way too many times. And then when I got to this one right-hand stoplight, the bitch in front of me was not going. Instead, she was talking on the phone, diddly-daddling probably till the early morn if she had it her way. So once again, I had to honk at this person. I mean, hello, Marty McFly. No one is going, and that means you can. Liquidhrh. And I've heard many times people from New Jersey can't drive. But damn, I think Virginia must be the runner-up. Stupid-ass motherfuckers all over. I wish I was in charge. Boy, would things be different. These people would have to take behind the wheel classes for a whole year, and all cell phones would be banned from the driver of the car, and when it comes for the test, it won't be no dinky 10-sign questions and like 20 multiple choice. Oh no, Siri Bob. More like 150. And they could only miss 5. Mwahahaha. What did I tell you? I'm a crazy loon. I'll admit it. Hell yeah, I am. But when it comes to my life and others, these people need to be whipped into shape. And I'm only 18. These people are older and should be taught coughs. Wiser. Maybe one day my dream will come true, but until then it's honk, finger, cuss mode. Oh yeah. And other news. Driving home, my car sounds funny. At first I paid no mind because it's weird sometimes like that. Then it sounded real bad. But I was trying to go to Stevens real quick, but had to turn around. My left front tire is completely flat. This sucks when, as of right now, I have hardly any money, and that I probably have more than my parents. Well, hopefully it will be fixed or something like that. Why does my car hate me? Why? Oy vey. I hope my baby gets better. Good night. Tuesday, January 21st, 2003. I am so close to tears and so close to simply going nuts. I need to go to my hidden place, seek solace. I hate my life. I wake up this morning to see on the fridge the payment I owe my mom for my backed up car payments, $451.06. And then, because my tire went flat last night, my dad is going to get that one and another one fixed. And he said that's about $100 or more. Well, gee, how nice. I am sick of this shit. I was supposed to save up money to go to New York this spring break with my friend. I wanted to go see Bjork, and I wanted to see Champions on Ice. I just wanted to have fun. That's all. That's all I ever ask for, but I can't have it. It sucks being the only one in the house with a job. I hope because of my life being like this one day, I become successful and rich. I would be very humble. I would not flaunt my shit like a rich kid from the Bronx. I would be very grateful and probably cry because it's all I ever wanted, just to be happy, not having to be behind, and owe you. I don't know why I am the one stuck in this shitty life. I am only 18, and I am basically in debt for a long-ass time. I always try to look on the bright side of everything, even though everything usually goes shitty. But it's nice trying to think of good things. Helps me from doing bad things to myself. I guess my karma is just effed up for life. That's probably why it's so bad. But I try to be a nice person. Really. Oh well, I'm just going to go cry my eyes out right now and wish for that magical place I've always longed for. That hidden place. Wednesday, January 22nd, 2003. Well, I got fired from my job yesterday. Great. When people call TM, all they want is tickets. They do not want to try a damn discount program for just $1. Of course, I cried. I was very sad. And now that black guy named Peter, the Bob Marley looker, will never know what I thought of him. I am going to miss that place. That lady is stupid and basically is ruining my life as of right now. I feel so let down, like a little kid at Christmas when all they want is that one special toy they have been yearning for and they don't get it. I always try to be optimistic about everything in life, but nothing gets any better, just worse. I hate it when people tell you life is what you make of it. That's bull crap. If life is what I wanted to make of it, it would be made of everything I asked for. Nice and dandy. It wouldn't be a downward spiral. Tisk, tisk. That's why I pray. For the better and to be happy. Maybe I was meant to live my life as an emo kid, always crying and doing nothing about it. Haha. Right. I will make it and prove people wrong. Woot woot holla y'all. Thursday, January 23rd, 2003. I am tired all the time of trying to make everything seem worthwhile. Although I know my life is pretty damn boring, I try to think it is somewhat good. But no matter what happens, it seems like no one even wants me around. I am like the star beneath the stairs, or the ghost upon the stage. People don't think I have feelings, so they can just step all over me. Oh, just ignore her. She's the voice in your head. She's not really there, so you shouldn't care. It seems like people just use me for their own comfort and throw me back into the toy box when they find something better. I am tired of being like that. I want to be the better. If I was rich, then I know people would just be using me. Will it ever get any better? Friday, January 24th, 2003. Tonight, Ronka is going to stay the night with me. Woot woot! We are going to the Norva tonight to watch a band called Jack Move play. When I was with Steven at the time, the bass player was one of his roommates, and they are at the Norva. That's like a big step up from little bars and stuff down at the beach, know what I'm saying, man? And I can say that I know one of them when they get big. Although Steve left me in the dust and I can't hang around them anymore. It's just cool to know I knew a member. It's going to be grand and I will have a good time. I hope Steve is there just so I can see him, but I know he'll act like he's too good for me. Yeah, right. But that's all I wanted to say. Catch you on the flip side.